Hey guys, today I'll be walking you through my comprehensive TikTok ads guide, but first I have to share this crazy new tool that makes a professional dropshipping store way too easy. I literally add this intro just to tell you guys about it, so I hope that you can take advantage of this. So basically, I found access to a 100% free tool that will build you a professionally built Shopify dropshipping store loaded with 20 winning products in under 15 minutes. Now, this is an excellent way to get started in e-commerce and expedite your success. Now, this is a tool that I even personally use when I'm initially building out and testing a brand new store and new products. Now, I'm not getting anything from sharing this tool with you apart from the satisfaction of knowing that I'm able to provide value to you guys right here. Now, I'm currently working on a comprehensive guide on how to exactly use this tool, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, all right, guys, let's dive right into the video now. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to Module 5. In this module, we're going to be going over TikTok ad creatives, which honestly might be equally as important as your product itself, or even more important. So when it comes to TikTok ad creatives, your creative will really determine the success of your product. So I highly recommend not cheaping out on this particular aspect of your store and of your e-commerce journey. Spend time making creatives. Really either spend the money hiring professionals to do it or spend the time doing it yourself. I can't stress this enough because a great product with a bad creative won't lead you to sales. You need a great product with a great creative, and it's the key to TikTok. Now, TikTok relies more on your creative than other platforms do. TikTok is a very video-centric platform in which it analyzes creatives and analyzes the content posted on it different than any sort of other platform does. Its algorithm is so advanced when it comes to video optimization and video detection that it can see if you have a good creative or if you stole some creative from someone else. It can tell that, and it will punish your advertisements or reward your advertisements if you have a great advertisement. Now, TikTok's advertising motto is make TikToks, not ads. This is super important to take in mind when you are making your advertisements for TikTok. You don't want to make it super obvious that it's an advertisement. You want your ad to really just blend in, or even be a testimonial or someone talking about your product. Or these videos that you see on TikTok about people just hyping up products, that's essentially what you want your advertisement to be. You don't want it to be the cookie cutter Facebook ads with buy this now sort of thing. You want it to be very organic and very natural on the platform itself. Here are the basics when it comes. You definitely want a vertical video. If you are shooting in a square video, I can almost guarantee you your ad will not perform. You need it to be vertical, 9:16 aspect ratio. Next, you want native content. You want something raw and authentic. You don't want something super highly produced, nor do you want something super cheap, like just screenshots across the page. Better CPMs and lower CPCs will come with authentic content on TikTok. Now, use a sound and text overlay. TikTok loves it when you use their features in your advertisements. So you want the TikTok text on your advertisements, and you want TikTok sounds on your advertisements. If you can incorporate some sort of trend in your ad or a trending sound in your ad, the better it will do. And TikTok ads, it's awesome if you have a real person in your video if possible. Now, this is called UGC, or user generated content. So it's not just, pictures or a quick little video of your product itself. It's actually someone in the advertisement itself behind the camera showing off the product and talking about it. And in your TikTok ads, you definitely want a call to action. So either have a call to action at the very beginning of your video or at the very end. You can split test these and try out different combinations. So a couple different styles and a couple different things when it comes to TikTok ads is showcasing the key features of the product. That's something that you definitely want to do, or follow a trend with the product. And you definitely want sort of fast cut style content. People on TikTok and people nowadays are super impatient. They want information then, and they want it now, and they want it fast. So you want your ads to keep up with that. You don't want to be running, a 2-minute advertisement or a super long explainer on your particular product. You want it to be super quick, super fast, and if they want more information, they'll go to your website. So if you want some inspiration, search up TikTok Made Me Buy It. Now, I don't recommend finding products on here regardless of what all the gurus say, because they're super saturated.
but there's some great advertisements for products on this hashtag. So I highly recommend looking this up on TikTok and getting some inspiration for your ads from a couple of the videos on here that have went viral. Or you could even incorporate some sort of interview style creative where you go around and you say, hey, what do you think about this product? And you get people's raw reactions on your particular product there. So now right here, we have an example of a product. You see it's super native and super raw and authentic of the product. I just got the sunset lamp everyone is talking about, and OMG, and it just simply shows off the sunset lamp. These are the types of creatives that do great on TikTok. So here's the structure when it comes to TikTok ad creatives. So you want to look up on TikTok first and find any sort of content that you have on your TikTok. So number one, you want to scrape TikTok and find content of your product. So you want to find any sort of content that you possibly can, any sort of clips, anything that people have already made before on your product. Then you want to download all of those videos that you possibly can. Next, you're going to want to download the videos, and I'll show you guys how to download TikTok videos without the watermark shortly soon. And then you're going to want to edit it on CapCut. Now remember, text-to-speech on CapCut doesn't really work. You need to upload your video onto TikTok, then repost the video, then re-download it if you want the text-to-speech. But text-to-speech really does great when it comes to TikTok ads. Now you want trending audios, and this is an essential aspect of TikTok ads. As mentioned before, you want to be playing into some sort of trend. You want to be playing into the algorithm and what it loves. And finally, you're going to want to chop up your video and avoid any references to Amazon or any other stores. A lot of these products videos that you'll find on TikTok reference where they can get the product. You definitely don't want to have that in your advertisements there, but you want to make sure to edit your video some way on CapCut. We'll be going over this in one of the next couple of modules where I'll show you guys how you can rip content from TikTok and have it undetectable by the TikTok platform, so you can test products for super cheap and super fast without having to make your own creatives. Then you're going to want to make 3 to 5 videos to run your ads with. Now this is for product testing. I don't recommend scaling with content that is not yours. You could run into some trouble, or you just can't make them exactly the way that you want. I highly recommend that after you've validated your product, to order the product yourself or hire some UGC influencers to then make creatives for you. But this is a great way to do it in the early days. Now don't worry, I'm going to be walking you through this entire process. This is just really the structure of what we're going to be getting into later on in the course. So here are some things what not to do when it comes to TikTok creatives. So Facebook style dropshipping ad creatives. These perform awful on TikTok. Now this means only using images or GIFs or things that look way too much like ads. Like for instance, this right here on the right, taffy shoes, a bunch of text on the screen, and it's just really the shoe jumping up and down. That ad would do absolutely awful on TikTok. Probably great on Facebook, but absolutely awful on TikTok. And you want to actually stay away from high production videos, because these look super out of place on TikTok, that when the person is scrolling through on their For You page, they automatically know it's an ad if it's super high quality and super in detail and obviously looks like an ad. Even if it is cool and artistic, stay away from super high production videos. Now you obviously don't want any blank or black space at the top or the bottom of your video. Always make them vertical and 9:16 aspect ratio, and anything with any sort of border, no, don't do that, stay away. Now also stay away from massive text, similar to this Facebook ad again, or these Toyota ads down there. Stay away from massive text or call outs on your advertisements as well. Just use a small TikTok text that they have, and you'll do perfectly fine. And stay away from any templated content, so stuff that essentially looks like it was made on Canva, like this shoe ad again. Stay away from anything like that. Make it native and organic to the platform.